AM 560, The Answer.
Democrats are going to investigate you to no end. I would like to introduce you to Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, D. Rhode Island.
Wait. You talking about Whitehouse the Third, whose grandpappy was a scum, crooked political whore at the turn of the century, and his father another scum senator, and this one a hand-me-down senator who stole billions in that green energy? Listen here, James Carville, you rat pig. Why don't we put on the ballot for November secession? How long? See, you can't, because you know it's a money scam. James Carville has been stealing and lying since the 80s, before he started to look like a fracking lizard, a turtle out of his shell. I can't wait to dig you up. I can't wait. I'm throwing you on the ground.
Because it is a lot of people's view. By the way, and Congressman Jeffers and Senator Schumer, they're going to go down to the White House on November 10th, and then you're going to have some stiff photo of them sitting there.
By the way, Scroll, make sure you give me the right directions this time. I couldn't find Jimmy Carter's grave last time I drove up, and I'm driving up at the end of April. Can't wait. I'm going to hold it the whole way from the Florida-Georgia line. George, Naperville.
Yeah, Sean, I was wondering, what was the hospitality like at the Hospice Hotel California? Did the people playing the dying patients get a continental breakfast?
Got steaks for nothing and lobster for free. And the pig patient sold his identity, all Democrats, to the Democrat scum doctor. And they stole tens, if not hundreds, of millions of dollars. Each and every one of them.
The documents, the medical records.
Citing multiple HHS officials, investigative journalist Christopher Rufo with City Journal reporting, California's fraud rate is about 25% or $50 billion of the state's total Medicaid budget, which, according to the National Association...
Poppycock. It's way higher than that. You've been stealing for decades. Eduardo, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sean. Before I get to my point, they found that second pilot in the Persian Gulf, so that's great news.
Excellent. Did they find him? Did he have any of those costumes in his hand? Did he kill at least 300 of those Islamo-Nazi bastards?
Probably not. But,
right.
Hey, did you hear the story? The WIT CEO, Scott Greenberg, gave $13,000 to Pat Dow, the third alderman, for that AI center on 25th and Wabash.
Wabash? How long you been in Tampa? You talking about? What are you talking about? You talking about Wabash?
Yeah,
Wabash.
AI center,
Wabash.
yeah,
Wabash. You got me doing it. Yeah. It's Wabash. Wabash.
Wabash. There you go.
Get the hell out of here. What do you got? Some sort of a speech impediment? What do you got? A fat tongue there? It's.
I know. I was eating something. Party. That's
all right. I mean, come on. You're from the South Side. You know what I say? Remember the what was it? The jewelry exchange in Heaven on 7? Wasn't that on Wabash? No, that was on Wells. Never mind. All right.
There you go. That Wabash. Yeah.
Well, one is Wells and one is. Stop saying Wabash. Oh, I love the call. The pronunciation is giving me a headache. Terry in Chicago. Don't say
Sean, this
Wabash.
Virginia. Do you think now they have to redefine student athlete? And do you think they have social promotions if you're a freshman at 22 or you're going to be a 5-year man?
Do you know how ridiculous it is? And the cost and all of it's nothing. But, Terry, I cut the clip short. Brother, when you start to hear that's just one scumbag criminal, the criminals just in Virginia, it's 2 minutes of this tape.
Funding is provided for such programs.
Hang on.
Critics are warning that the move is putting younger American students in danger. The number of migrants in Virginia schools hit about 146,000 last year.
146,000 illegal aliens are in school in just Virginia. What do you think it is in Illinois, Stan? What do you think it is? And listen to some of the crime by adults going to high school with your girls. I don't know why the parents don't sleep in the parking lot with sledgehammers and axes. I don't know why.
Which is 12% of K through 12 enrollment. This is up 24% since 2021-2022. State funding has also increased. A proposal for an additional $110 million more in tax.
Well, that's like in Chicago, where the teachers have to go buy new Lexuses. Yeah, you need a new Lexus? How about you want an Infiniti? All these morons drive cars they can't spell, pretending to be teachers. All these fat asses with the rolls on their neck.
Taxpayer dollars to pay for the adult illegal migrants was introduced. Recently, in Fairfax County, parents were furious after a 19-year-old illegal migrant from El Salvador allegedly groped high school girls between their legs from front to back. He is facing 9 counts of assault and battery. There are multiple other instances of male illegal migrants attacking high school girls. Like Walter Javier Martinez, an MS-13 gang member from El Salvador. He's an illegal migrant who came into the country as an
I'm going to tell you something, Terry, and I'm dead serious when I say this to you. I don't understand why the parents and the relatives aren't breaking their fracking little tiny illiterate necks. MS-13, my balls. Let's see how you do in the parking lot.
Sean,
yeah, go ahead.
John, don't they have it where a study where almost all Chicago public schools teachers send their kids to private schools? Make it a law that every public school teacher has to send their kids to the same school.
Come on, Terry. How many times can we grade on a curve? You got nobody. What are you, 18 out of 100? And you know how generous that is? Can read at grade level. Are you going to watch? Just take a look. You're not in Chicago anymore, or are you? Are you still in Chicago?
I'm in Chicago.
Okay, well then just turn on the news over the weekend. What's the under-over this week? What's the weather?
I got my education from you.
I'm going to tell you what. If it's not 30 this weekend, because it's 43 so far. 43 so far this week have been shot. If it's not 30 this weekend, I'll buy you a steak at Tom's Steakhouse. You want a piece?
I don't know, Sean. You know, I might be a vegetarian soon if the way prices are going.
Yeah, I like that. Not confidence in the numbers. You're a smart man. Smart man. And when you start to realize the cost, $140,000 in just Virginia, times that by 8. And that's probably just Chicago, let alone Illinois.
Accompanied minor. In July of 2022, he raped, strangled, and murdered 20-year-old Kyla Hamilton in Aberdeen, Maryland.
Once in El Salvador, when you're an MS-13 member, that's called prom. Scumbags. All of you. Scumbags.
Police identified him as the main suspect immediately. He was subsequently put in foster care and allowed to enroll in Edgewood High School in October of 2022. He attended classes for months while the murder investigation was active. The school was never informed by Child Protective Services.
All co-conspirators, everybody in that story, from the prosecutors to the school administrators to everybody that touched this low-life rat pig, MS-13, rapist, murdering gangbanger. Everybody in this country is a co-conspirator that helped them along.
He later enrolled in additional Maryland public high schools. Martinez was convicted and sentenced to 70 years in prison.
Not enough. Pay whoever is the opposite gang $5,000 in the commissary if you shiv that bastard. 312-642-5600.
He's Sean Thompson.
Hello, Mr. Thompson.
And this is the Sean Thompson Show on AM 560. The Answer.
Hey.